Justin Tipuric could feature for the Ospreys in the pro14 opener against Zebra in Swansea on Saturday, with the Lions set to make a double quick return to action. The 28-year-old figured in 5 games for Warren Gatland's tourists in the summer, 3 of them as a starter, but didn't play in the tests. He has brought his fitness rapidly back up to speed in training and is now deemed to be there or thereabouts, ready to make a prompt start of the season. Justin will feature sooner rather than later and maybe this weekend, said Ospreys backs coach Gruff Rees. He's in the mix again and doing a lot of good stuff in training. We are looking at his needs, the minutes he had in the summer, the rest he has had already and how he has come back. He's probably someone whose season we will tweak slightly differently, but that could mean he's good to go this week. Justin Tipuric could play a part for the Ospreys against Zebra image Hugh Evans picture agency. Despite Tipuric's absence from the Lions test side in the summer, many New Zealanders were impressed with him in both attack and defence. He maintained his reputation as an outstanding tackler with a remarkable 58 hits and no misses, while only Ben Teo made more offloads. But with Warren Gatland again preferring Sam Warburton ahead of him for the games that mattered, and the New Zealander back in the mix with Wales this season, the Ospreys man knows he will have to produce something special to hold on to the number 7 jersey with the national team in the months ahead. His region believe it all starts with him and they have challenged him to make an unanswerable case for inclusion. Sam Warburton in training image Hugh Evans picture agency asked did he feel Wales would accommodate Tipuric in their starting lineup in the coming campaign. Rees said I don't know. They went with him last year. But I'm sure Justin and all the players will be aware there's a lot of competition. I really hope that regional form in the first couple of months of the season goes a long way. He has to perform for the Ospreys. He knows that and we're keen to get him and everyone else going. With the Lions in the summer, he was fantastic as always. He's Mr. Consistent in what he does, the pure job description. Everyone who watches him sees the added value he contributes as a rugby player. His set-piece detail goes under the radar but was valued on the Lions tour. Offensively and defensively he adds so much and we are going to keep challenging him around the way we are looking to play the game. We want him to keep contributing more around our game on and off the field. Ospreys fly half Sam Davies image Hugh Evans picture agency Rees confirmed that Sam Davies was also on course for the season's kickoff. SANM has a strong chance of featuring, he added. He's had some groin complications in the summer, post-touring with Wales, and we've had to work our way through those. He's done really well in terms of his diligence and is getting more consistent time with us on the training field. So we're pretty confident we could put him on the park this weekend physically and mentally. He's pretty good to go. Gruff Rees, Steve Tandy and Alan Clark look on before the recent friendly with Bath. Davies sparkled at times for the Ospreys last term, particularly in the early part of the season, and the region hope he will develop further in the coming campaign. There were a number of aspects of Sam's game that we were hugely encouraged by last year, but it's about pushing on, said Rees. I'm comfortable about having people like Sam and Dan Biggar on the field together. We put James Hook into the mix in terms of a different position and we are looking at a different skill set to the backline, but it has to be complemented by physical prowess. That's the challenge and I think in some aspects we were hugely encouraged by in the summer.